All right, guys. So let's chat about whether or not real estate investing is dead. Um, it's tough for me. It's tough for me to make this video because I think it is going towards. I don't know if I don't think it. Okay, I don't think it's dead. I think it's just changing, and like the way it used to be, it's just almost impossible and not even worth it in my opinion. Okay, and I'll give you some numbers. And I don't know if you guys know who Ryan Pineda is, but he's got this like podcast, and he invites that I think his name is Brian Davila. He's a bald guy, younger guy, and he does a lot of flips and wholesalings and stuff like that. He wants rentals, but he can't, and his thing is like it's not even worth it. There's no cash flow. I'd rather just do flips and wholesales because like that's what gives me money, active income, and for later down the road, sure, 30 years from now, like if I have some rentals, that would be great. But like right now, I need money now, and then rentals are not gonna get. I get that, and then he invites over Michael Zuber, who's the one rental at a time guy, and it's a little bit of what's it called? I'm missing the word of like conflict of interest, I guess, because his whole thing is one rental at a time. So it's like he kind of has to say that rentals work and that you got to look at the MLS every day and then look at your criteria and look at your buy box and look for a year or look for 2 years and then buy one every year, buy one every 2 years, and you are set in 30 years. It's already hard enough to tell people, because right now renting is cheaper than buying. I'm a realtor. it's like, dude, we're trying to sell ice like in the movie Frozen. When I don't know if you know, but the movie Frozen, like the kids movie, right? I have a kid, so like I know. It like the whole planet is covered in ice basically, and then this dude sells ice for a living, and then it's like there's this scene where it's like, dude, everything's fine. Like you'll be fine. Like look at me. I sell ice for a living. It's like, and then the lady or the girl, I think it was Anna. I think her name is like, that's rough. That's a rough business to be in. That's real estate right now. Trying to tell somebody to buy something and put 20, 30, 40K down to pay 2,500 to $3,000 when they can rent it for 1,700 is like selling ice in a frozen planet, honestly. And so that's already hard enough because people think of right now. They want the Amazon Prime right now, Amazon now, okay? So telling them to wait 10, 15, 20 years and that for sure that rental is going to give you fruits, it's like planting a tree now. It's, you should dig anyways. It's not going to give you shade for a while, but it'll be worth it. Like people don't care because people don't care. I mean, I don't know. It's maybe it's just society today, the conveniences that we have today. So people don't even do it with their own home. I don't know how people would do it as an investment because making $200, $300 a month from a rental that like one water heater wipes out your entire year's worth of cash flow. Not even talking about a roof or a freaking HVAC unit. That those are crazy right now. I don't know, a sink or a faucet. A kitchen faucet, it's like my plumber changes it for $200. That's just labor, okay? You still got to buy the $200 thing. That's $400 to change and he spends 20 minutes doing it, okay? What's my point, okay? My point is that it's moving away from like just the put 20% down. If you hear pause, that's my dog walking. He loves to just pace around. But the whole 20% down, 25% down thing is dead. It's just, I mean, unless you find a deal, it's always been like this, unless you find a deal, like obviously, foreclosure, whatever, dilapidated, you can fix it up for 50 and then you gain 150 in equity. That's always going to be a thing, always and always and always. But I don't know, maybe we just got used to the latest kind of trend since COVID because rates were so low. We were thinking that putting down 20-25 is just normal in the cash flows. It just doesn't make sense. Well, I even have this one rental where I think we have it at 3.6%. We bird that one, so like it was like a perfect bird actually. It's like the perfect, absolute perfect deal, perfect renovation, perfect setup. We run it by the room. We make some cash flow per month. 3.6%. Perfect refi. Everything was perfect. Okay, and we probably cash flow like $300 to $500. That's crazy. That is a perfect, I'm telling you, perfect, no money in the deal, crazy perfect deal. $300 to $500 with 3.6% of interest rate. Interest rates right now are like 7%, 6.5 for like primary, maybe 7.5 for like, unless you do like some other DSCR or whatever. Or some commercial stuff. I don't know where they are at, but probably somewhere around there, like between 6.7, 6.5 and 8 maybe. Those numbers don't work. I cannot buy that house that I'm telling you about now today because it wouldn't make sense. I would just be breaking even, if that. I'll be losing money. I wouldn't buy it. I'll put it in stocks. So I don't know. I think it's just finding the deal. And then long term is like dying also. It's like people are gonna have to do more like apartments or whatever, because I just don't see how you do long term and you make money. Even with long term, I have this one that is like 2% rate. It's like I make pretty good cash flow on it, but it's like that's never gonna be replicated again. I bought it for like under 200. It's like 350 now. So I wouldn't buy it today either. Like I'm trying to think, 350. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't even make sense with midterm rental. In midterm rental, they pay you a little more. I mean, you got to pay utilities in it. It's not a flush. You still make a little bit more. I still have that cough. That's crazy. You still make a little more cash flow as a midterm, but now buying it now, putting it midterm, making more from the midterm, it still wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't make enough cash flow to. I'd probably even lose money. So then it becomes a thing of like you just buying something and generating something, like having 2 units in one parcel. That's what we did in a couple as well, and it works fantastic. It's cash cow, but it's like 2 units. It's like either finding it and it glitches on the system, or spending $100,000 on an ADU to cash flow, and it's like. People are tired. People don't want to do that. It's just too overwhelming. So I guess that's what successful and unsuccessful people. That's where it comes down to, I guess, because you got to do the work and you got to find a deal. You got to do the work. Even if you do the 100,000, you got to have a vision that, hey, I'm gonna recoup that money in like 3 to 5 years, and be okay. And then delayed gratification, right? So to answer the question of the entire video, is it dead? I think long-term finding 20%, 25, I think it's dead. I just impossible to find it on the MLS and just like, hey, real estate agent, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, can I put 25% and make $1,000 every 3 seconds? No, you cannot. I would say like freaking dump that money and start a business probably. So if you're not doing the work and if you're not like actual investor, like in the weeds, the real estate agent is not going to find it. I mean, if you have a real estate agent that's going to find you those deals that you can have 2 units in one parcel, dilapidated, whatever, I need that agent myself. Like, I would use that dude before you use me. Because if I find that deal, I'm keeping it. I'm not giving it to you. So I guess I'm not an investor agent, because if I find something, I'm wholesaling it, I'm flipping it, I'm doing it myself. I'm not gonna just give it to you. I'm not gonna give you $50,000. Sorry. This thing's moving.